Hello there. So I just wanted to share with you a little bit of a fall tea that can help you stay anchored and rooted in life and also in your own self. In yoga, we call this sva, S-V-A. And this sva above, this being able to feel your own essence, largely comes from being anchored, safe, and also I would say really content and connected to life. So the plants that I have for us are holy basil, and these are all dried versions, and hawthorn, leaf, flower, and berry, and skullcap. So for those of you who may have studied with me for a long time, you know that definitely skullcap is one of my favorites. This is a plant that it is food for the nervous system. It's called a tropho-neuro-restorative, and it's pretty mild tasting. I know people really enjoy it by itself. It kind of tastes a little bit florally, but it's a nervine relaxant, a slight sedative, but it won't knock you out, but like, kava will, or, taking an actual sedative pill, for example. And skullcap, it's really easy to grow, and especially in really sunny, kind of well-drained soil climates. I think it's like zone, I don't remember the zones. We'll skip that part. Anyway, so the second herb I'd like to talk about is hawthorn. This is leaf, flower, and berry. You do have to harvest it at 2 times of the year. The leaf and flower in the spring and the berry in autumn time, so usually around September. So people should have these on their shelves in herbal apothecaries, or if you can order from Mountain Rose, or hopefully you have a farmer or your own wild crafting or your own hawthorn trees that you can get some local berries from. This is typically known as a heart tonic, a cardio restorative, really like a tropho cardio restorative, food for the heart. But I really love to work with it also as a calmative. So it really helps to support the nervous system in times of change, as well as it helps to just fill the heart with a strength and a buoyancy that we might need during these times. A little more courage, maybe a little more, I would say, that feeling of your own self and sense of wholeness to relate to others. Really nice as an adaptive agent in this time of changing seasons. And that leads us to our true adaptogen. Adaptogens in Western herbalism are typically plants that have an affinity towards your adrenals and helping the body adapt to any kind of stressor. So environmental, work-related, relationship-related. And this is a really beautiful one for anything that is stressful and also affects the heart and even the lungs. So holy basil, otherwise known as Tulsi, is a really amazing adaptogen plant that also has this really great benefit for boosting love and devotion and just like this heartfelt satiation for life, while also supporting your lungs and respiration. So that's our little backstory, and I will just use a tea ball as an example, where you typically want to have, if it's just 1 cup of your water that you're making, you only need about a teaspoon per herbal matter. So I kind of like to do a heaping teaspoon, or even a nice tablespoon. I really like to be very rich and overflowing with my herbs, but it seems this tea ball kind of acts as like a heaping, let's say heaping teaspoon or tablespoon. I haven't measured that, but it should be just fine and tasty. I'll go ahead and close the tea ball, put it in your favorite mug. If you don't have a favorite mug, I highly recommend getting one. My mom is a potter, so she makes me these beautiful mugs. And then you can just pour your hot water, cover and let steep for about 15 minutes. And one last little thing I'll show you is this honey jar that my friend Marisa got me, and I absolutely love it. So this has the pump. So you can just pump your honey in after you've made your tea. All right, and I hope you enjoy this nice time of year and stay anchored.